Hi, my name for today is Looks Like Shit, and I don't care. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I just got a new med, Xanax for under the tongue. Alprazolam ODT, oral disintegrating tablet. It tastes nasty. It's still waiting for it to work. It is Feb. Feb is birthday month. Not good. A lot. Anything that was great for me as a child was ruined. Satanic cult, prisoner of war, you name it. So anyway, that ODT, alprazolam, talking ODT, ODT feels like a rap song. I can make one up. My new Aspire. From the MigSig, when I get my rainbow, I will do a update on that. For panic attacks, but of course with severe complex post-traumatic stress disorder, I know nothing else. So obviously the date of my birth has passed already. Don't want to even get into it. I was in bed for 3 days, just taking meds to stay sleeping, I could not stand myself. I can't. I'm still barely tolerating myself. But I'm helping somebody, or she says coaching. So I want to talk about dysfunctional families and relationships thereafter. Most of the time what we try to do is fix in others what we need fixed in ourselves, and we get very aggravated when these people do not respond the way we would respond, because really we're like a child to a doll, addressing it as if the doll is going to do what we want it to do. So if you had a dysfunctional parent as well, you might stay in relationships because we're used to it. We're used to that roller coaster cycle of dysfunction. And for, say, somebody who's drinking, to say, okay, now don't drink. The world in front of you looks very boring. Now what am I going to do? Because we're used to that roller coaster. We're looking for the frills and thrills. And it does take baby steps, but we all get to a point where we say enough is enough. I had one bad person in my past as a parent. I am not going to go look and try to fix other people, or somebody with similar problems as I have, if they do not know what I went through. And a lot of people will never obviously know what I went through or anybody else's PTSD. They're not going to understand the reasoning behind fixing something within themselves. Most people do not strive to fix themselves. So we become superior in not superior in not tolerating dysfunction in other people. Yep, that's me. So if you can look back to your relationships, who in the past is that person really? Was it your mother? Was it your father? Was it, one of your relatives, a sibling? Are you if your mother was cold, are you going towards cold women? If your father was brutal, are you being around degrading males? Degrading males. Degradation, oh, same. If you're doing this, you're continuing the cycle. And everybody's going to continue anyway until they learn, okay, wait a minute here. Enough is enough. I can't fix you any longer. And all the baggage that they gave to you, guilt, hand back. Guilt is a major dysfunctional tool. Parents will use guilt to make you do things. So get rid of the guilt. Put it in a big old suitcase and hand it back. You don't have to really do it to the person, but really do it like, okay, this is your problem. This isn't my problem. This is your problem. As if I'm putting it in a suitcase in front of me, take the frickin' thing and throw it out the window. Let it lift off your shoulders. Stop fixing in others what was dysfunctional in your own family. The reason we grow up is to get away from that dysfunction, not to stay in it. So if you have friends and you're looking for some kind of gratitude, you're not going to get it. The way you're treating other people is the way you want to be treated yourself. And the way to do that is to slowly baby step your way into healthier relationships. Know when to cut the cord. Enough is enough. Stop being everybody else's parent. You're not the mama. You're not the papa. Enough is enough. Helping other people can also be a manipulative tool as well, so nobody gets close to you. I'm the helper. Hi. You know, so if I'm helping everybody else and not getting close to somebody, it's called manipulation, and I like it that way just fine, but at least I know I'm doing it. There's a difference. So stop your dysfunction of the past and end relationships that are part of that dysfunction that you carried on that roller coaster ride and went towards. Because if you didn't get love from mommy or you didn't get love from daddy, you're not going to get love from these types of people who remind you just of them if you think about it. Stop your own dysfunctional trail of tears. Amen.